Hi, this is a video just about rectangles. So all that we need to do to find the area and other things about rectangle that we will discuss in this video. Now first thing, what is a rectangle? You have to understand that. If I put it simply, a rectangle is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides, like this side and this side, will be equal and parallel. This one thing which you can keep in mind, this and this and this and this. Also, in a rectangle, all the angles will be 90-degree. Okay, and if in a rectangle you join the opposite vertices like this or this, what you get is a diagonal. Okay, now let's simplify this. Let's draw a rectangle like this, like this. So you have to practice drawing without scales. Okay, and here there are two things which you have to know. First, you have to mark all the vertices A, B, C, D. This is a very basic video. Okay, once as we move, we will get into more complex things about the quadrilaterals. So now you have a diagonal here, like this. You have the bigger side is length and this side is breadth, BREADTH. Okay, and for calculation purposes, what we will do is we will take this as small l and this we take as small b and this we can take as d or diagonal. Now what are the things? See, beside besides area, I will also tell you what are the things we can calculate from here. Now area of a rectangle is very simple. Area of a rectangle is equal to length multiplied by its breadth, like this. Okay, let's take an example. Length of a rectangle is 5 centimeter and breadth is equal to 3 centimeter. So what is area? Area is equal to length into breadth, which is equal to 5 centimeter into 3 centimeter is equal to 15 centimeter. And since this is an area, so this becomes centimeter square, because centimeter is side, these are two dimensions. When you multiply these two dimensions, you get area, which is centimeter square. So unit is very important, you have to keep this in mind. Now what other things we have? Deriving from this formula itself, we can cross multiply to find the other entities. Supposing your length is given. Okay, I'm taking the same example here once more. Length is equal to 5 centimeter is given. Your area is given as what is the area? Say for example 15 centimeter square. Now you are asked for to find the breadth. What is the breadth of the rectangle? How do we do this? We will go back to the same example or same formula that we just learned. Area is equal to length into breadth. Okay, now you have to keep one thing one very important thing in mind is you use imply sign because you are using an equality sign here. So what we do is we need to find the breadth. So you say breadth is equal to area by length. Okay, imply area, what do we have it here? 15 centimeter square. We put 15. Length, how much we have is 5. So here if we just work this out, we get 3 centimeter, which is, if you see, is equal to the breadth we had earlier. Okay, so you can find any of the sides if your length or breadth or whatever is given, one or two of the three quantities is given. This simplest example or the simplest explanation is for class 8 students. So one thing I just want to add here, which you don't have to learn right now, maybe in class 9 you can do, is that there's a theorem called Pythagoras theorem, in which what actually happens is when you have a triangle, 90-degree triangle like this, then what happens if this is perpendicular with respect to this angle and this is base and this is called hypotenuse. In that triangle what we do is we have a relation which is called hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So hypotenuse becomes root over b square plus p square. Okay, this you can learn later, but why I have showed you this is because I want to apply the same principle in a rectangle to find the diagonal of the rectangle. Okay, so what I will do is I'll draw this again, same example I'll take, and I have a diagonal here. Okay, now supposing I'll go with the same example where length was 5 centimeter and this breadth was 3 centimeter, the earlier example, if you recall from the top. See, this is the same sum we are doing. Okay, now we go down. So for diagonal it's very easy to find the diagonal. How do we find the diagonal? Going by this theorem which we get here is, we'll take this triangle inside this rectangle. So here it is D. This means D will be equal to, what will be D? D will be equal to root over sides of the rectangle. So here root over 5 square plus 3 square. Let's take one more step. Okay, so root over, we get 25 plus 9. Okay, so this becomes root over 34. Now see, here it is a difficult root. So here it is a difficult root because this becomes root over 34. But in your questions you will not get this difficult, this level of difficult sums. But I've just shown you this. How do you find the diagonal of a rectangle? And going from, taking this rectangle as an example, a very easy thing which you can do is, if you are asked to find the perimeter. What is a perimeter? Do you get what is a perimeter? Perimeter means the boundary. So okay, so if you see in this diagonal, what is the boundary? If you start from here, if you start walking, this is one time length you walk, and if you start from here, this is one time breadth you walk. Okay, now if you walk around this rectangle, so first what you do is you walk a length, then a breadth. Okay, so if you see, we cover a length, we cover a breadth, length, and again the breadth. So if you cover the boundary, length plus breadth plus length plus breadth, if you see this, it becomes 2L plus 2B, and consequently what we get, we take 2 common, 2L plus breadth. So if I say find the perimeter, perimeter will be 2 into length of this rectangle is 5 plus breadth is 3. How much do we get? 2 into 8, which is 16 centimeter. Okay, So there are more things which you can learn about rectangle, but in this video I'm leaving it till here. You can practice with more, examples, and hopefully this will help you understand rectangle. Further, in more videos we will discuss the other geometric figures. Thanks for watching.